Matinee baseball on tap for you on MLB Network, coming your way from historic Fenway Park in Boston. Today, Game 2 of this 4-game set between the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Robin Roberts is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. He will lead this one off today. The 1-1 home. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that'll manage to hop over the wall. He'll be at second to start the game on a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Into the box now, Brian Roberts lifted the other way to left center. And no one can corral that one. Base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
At the plate, Fred Mcgriff. Oh, that grounder got him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So striding forward for his first opportunity, Honus Wagner. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. The 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Mariners leave a couple. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Full count still. Popped him up. Mcgriff has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
So one out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. Bases are empty, one man out. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Chris Bryant. And he misses 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Hit hard back up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seven, the designated hitter, Paul Deyoung.
Next up, Paul Deyoung. No score here as we play inning number 2. And there's a base hit on the line. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
At the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. A ball and 2 strikes now. Roberts is currently tied with the Hall of Famer Bert Blyleven on the all-time wins leaderboard at 287. And with another W in this one, he would end up tying Tommy John. Fouled off. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Raul Batista. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Lifted down the line in left. Braun is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Braun, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 5th, the second baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. In his career against Mike Minor, he's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Braun gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there he goes towards second. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. From the belt, the pitch on the move again from first, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. Now it'll be Carlos Correa. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Bottom of the second here with no score. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Count remains full. Once again a 3-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Boston. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Ken Griffey. Still 1-2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1 away here to begin the third. Brian Roberts the next batter. He singled in his first AB. Here comes the 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Full count still. The payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Kane going back, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Standing in now, Mike Trout. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Third inning, no score to this point. And another foul ball. One and two, here it comes. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Fred Mcgriff. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
The Red Sox due to hit in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. And now here is Jason Giambi. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded to third. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
So now to the plate, Jason Hayward. Outside, 2-1. Giambi on at first, nobody out. 2-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Roberto Perez. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Griffey. 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Kane. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Hannes Wagner.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Braun just shy of the monster. He makes the catch for out number 1. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. Next to hit, Paul Deyoung. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And it's fouled away. Deyoung, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Hayward is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The catcher, number 33.
Stepping in once again is Raul Batista. He flew out in his last AB. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. That brings up Alec Bohm. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And there to grab it is Roberts for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
At the plate now, Edgar Martinez. Drilled down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
To the plate now, Braun. Swinging a shot toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So here is Carlos Correa, the potential tying run for him at third base. To 1-2 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. Giving chase is Griffey. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
In now, Jason Giambi. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. Two and two. Here it is. Too high. Ball 3.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
He's set. The 3-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had a ton of chances in this game with runners in scoring position, but they have just 2 hits in those at-bats. Now, that's not awful, but they feel they've left a lot of runs on the table as a result. One thing they're emphasizing is quieting the moment and not trying to do too much.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Still 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. This one's down to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that means Brian Roberts will dig in now. The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
3-2 pitch. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Mariners are down in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. And he fouls this one off. 3-2 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 55.
And stepping in, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Now a ball hit on a rope to left. That had the distance, but it is a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Batista over to his right. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder,
In now is Lorenzo Kane. No hits to this point. One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the run is Griffey. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Fred Mcgriff. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A shot down the first baseline. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here's a man whose baseball card goes for more than $1 million. Honus Wagner. Hit on the ground out to short. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do they have so many options at their disposal right now.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's one on to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box, Paul Deyoung. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Mariners leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Michael Fulmer enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. The 2-2. Edgar Martinez will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit towards center. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
So next to hit is Edgar Martinez. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. 3-2 pitch. drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder.
Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. A little bit outside. 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Into the box now, Raul Batista. Seared down the first baseline. Throw gets him, 2 down. So next to bat will be Ken Griffey. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason.
And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Still tied 1 apiece. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Now to the plate, here is Carlos Correa. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. 3-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
At the plate now, Jason Giambi. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. In the air out toward right field. Giving chase is Griffey. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So now to the plate, Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Standing in now, Roberto Perez. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Correa at second. Hayward on at first with 2 down. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Austin Adams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that means Brian Roberts will dig in now. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the harder plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
In now, Mike Trout. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Up next, Fred Mcgriff. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So now here is Hannes Wagner. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. The set and the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Giamb.
Chris Bryant would be next. Fly ball right down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Lifted in the air out to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Lorenzo Kane. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now the 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Digging in will be Alec Bohm. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up to bat next, one of the most prolific DHs to ever play, Edgar Martinez. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Hit hard to the right side. But this is going to land foul, so they'll tee it up again. 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Another full count pitch home. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, left fielder
Dan
Bryant.
Altavilla will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Ryan Braun will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
To the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. And there's ball 2 now. Ready with the 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
That's in there. Base hit. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Martinez over at second. LeMahieu at first, 2 out in the inning. There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. Fouled away. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not going to...
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
The right fielder.
Next up is Jason Hayward, singled in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Ball 2. Two and 2. Here it is. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Mariners 1. Jack Morris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
The 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
The 1-1. Down the left field line and deep, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. 1-2, here it comes. Now a drive by Deyoung. This ball is hit well to left field. On to Lansdowne and gone. A solo shot here to left as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. Popped him up. Perez is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Raul Batista. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The right fielder, number 30.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He's got it, and the Red Sox have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Boston came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Austin Adams gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Jack Morris earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 3 runs on 7 hits.
Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Get ready for Red Sox baseball. Next. John Smoltz gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Hit back up the middle, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Into the box now, Brian Roberts. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Smoltz has logged upwards of 3,400 innings of work so far in his career, and over those innings he's compiled north of 3,100 strikeouts, putting him in some amazing company. Names like Curt Schilling, Bob Gibson, and Pedro Martinez. And he's back easily. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So now here is Mike Trout looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. And it's 1-2. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate now, Fred Mcgriff. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Griffey on second. Roberts at first. One gone. A bouncer up the middle. LeMahieu for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. One man left on. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Babe Ruth is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Alec Bohm. A ball and 2 strikes.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Batting third.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Trout. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
To the plate now, Ryan Braun. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and it's 1-0 Boston. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Honus Wagner. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul Deyoung. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In now, Tyler O'Neill. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 2-out double left stranded. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first, but both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. And that one yanked just foul. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. LeMahieu aboard here at first with nobody out. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. From the stretch, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting 7th.
Next to hit is Jason Giambi. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Now into the box, Jason Hayward. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. The 1-1.
That's the ball. 2 balls.
Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the 2nd. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous, so as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with 1 gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Braun will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
2 down, no one on base, and that means Brian Roberts will dig in now. The 2-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Kane finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Roberto Perez. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 7, Lorenzo.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane. He went down swinging to start the home first. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Fastball just missed above the zone. Hit in the air down the right field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Alec.
That brings up Alec Bohm. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 1-1.
1, 2.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's off the green monster. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
At At the plate now, Edgar Martinez. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So it's bases loaded, one away, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Braun. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten the call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
Here's the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set, the 3-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Fred Mcgriff. Working for the punch out and the offering. A little bouncer. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. So now to the plate, Hannes Wagner. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next, here is Chris Bryant trying here to plate the tying run from second. Runners going. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs. Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Stepping in now, Paul Deyoung. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit back toward the mound. A step on the bag for 1. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Up next is Seattle.
Next to stand in is Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Deyoung is off of first with 2 away. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Mariners are on top 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, it'll be Carlos Correa as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
So the next to bat will be Jason Giambi. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Two balls and a strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Jason Hayward, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. On the ground up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The right fielder.
So stepping in is Jason Hayward. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-1.
Ball. 2-1.
And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 2-1. Stepping up is Raul Batista, grounded out in his last at bat. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
At the plate, Ken Griffey. 2-1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Brian Roberts. Runner goes for second. Count still full, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Mike Trout. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Mariners leave one. They lead it 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to hit is the catcher, Roberto Perez. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here's another 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Kane. This one skied out toward right.
Waiting on it is Griffey.
1 out.
Now batting.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Fred Mcgriff. Now the 2-1. Hannes Wagner is on deck. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next, it'll be Hannes Wagner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1. It's a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Lined hard to center field. Kane is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Singled home run in his last time up. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Nick Goody takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. To the plate now, Paul Deyoung. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Seattle, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Edgar Martinez back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. And it's fouled away. 1-2, here it comes.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Full count, here it comes. Fouled away. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Wagner over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you find where the Mariners find themselves entering play today. Ready now is Ryan Braun. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Ranging back is O'Neill, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Up next for the Red Sox.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
So now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. O'Neill will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in is Carlos Correa. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. 2 out here and a runner at second. High in the air out to center field. Trout giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Red Sox leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tyler O'Neill. A ball and 2 strikes now. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And now in the box, Raul Batista struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The right fielder, number 30.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next the veteran outfielder Ken Griffey Sr. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Batista, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. To 2-2 now. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box, Brian Roberts. Fly ball into straightaway left. Braun is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
batter.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that brings up Mike Trout. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
1-2.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The set and the 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Tyler Rogers will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jason Giambi. He bounced out last time up.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Count is 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. The 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to bat, Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 for him to this point. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Neill waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 55.
At the plate now is Roberto Perez. It was a walk in his last trip. The 2-1 home. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Robert Stevenson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Fred Mcgriff trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. The 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the plate is Hannes Wagner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And that's the 2nd out.
The batter.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Hard hit at third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Stepping in now, Paul Deyoung. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Over to first, and that retires the side. Mariners leave one. They still lead it 2-1. Tommy Canely is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder Lorenzo Kane. Now the 1-1 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Alec Bohm. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And it won't get easier now. Juan Marichal gets loose in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. That's popped up. Wagner shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting. First
Next
baseman.
up for the Red Sox, Edgar Martinez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 2-1. Austin Adams enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in now for the Mariners, Tyler O'Neill. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Here's another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery.
Ball. 2-2.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
At the plate, Raul Batista. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Ken Griffey waits on deck. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hit in the air out to center field. After it is Kane. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ken Griffey singled in his last at bat. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Now that's popped up. Adams is there, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They lead it 2-1. Juan Marichal enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
High in the air down the right field line. Giving chase is Griffey. He's there and records the 1st out.
Now back.
Digging in next, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Popped him up. Batista over to his right. 2 gone.
The batter,
Next, it'll be Carlos Correa. Flew out last time up.
Correa.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Still even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, which is normally the case in these close ones. You have a 1-run game, a 2-1 decision. Really good pitching and defense in this one, and a lot of really good execution made this a fun game to watch.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Seattle Mariners took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Babe Ruth takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Juan Marichal records the save, his 6th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.
You